If you're a real estate agent that's struggling to write consistent blog posts to help you increase your local SEO and increase your online visibility and your Google ranking, then this is the video for you today. In past videos, I've shown you how to use keywords everywhere to find the right keywords that people are actually searching for in the moment to help you get found and increase your SEO. Well, today I'm going to show you how to take it even a step further and use keywords everywhere extension that you can use with Chrome and ChatGPT to write the best blog post you can with AI that's rich with keywords that will help you rank and increase your website's SEO. So if you want to learn how to do that, keep watching. Hey everybody, it's me, Jacob Shireman, your real estate marketing expert. I have over 17 years of marketing experience specializing in web design and SEO, and I take that experience to help you grow your real estate business. So if you want to see more content like this, subscribe to my channel, give this video a like, hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I release new content. And if you want to get my training, resources, coaching, and courses for free at no extra cost or split to you, take a look at partnering with me at eXp Realty inside the Agent Wolfpack. And there's a link below where you can book a one-on-one call to learn more about that. So let's dive into today's topic. All right, so today I want to talk about using this Chrome extension for keywords everywhere with ChatGPT. And it's a great tool to use with ChatGPT to get an even better blog post. I've talked about in other videos the importance of a blog because one, it keeps your website updated, which is something Google looks for, that you have relevant current content. So you need to be updating, you need to be doing your blog post at least once a week, if not 3 to 5 times a week. And that will really maximize your efforts and help you collapse those time frames by putting relevant content there. And in the past video, I showed you how to use the Keywords Everywhere tool where you can find search words that people are actually searching for in the moment, not just things you're hoping they're going to search for, but you can base it on the number of searches a month and something that's low competition like those long tail keyword phrases. So if you haven't watched that video, I highly recommend that you watch it either before or after this video. Now, what we're going to do today is to take those keywords, plug them into Keywords Everywhere, and have it write us a great blog post for our article. And there's so many features that this will do, but it's basically helping you write the correct prompts to give to ChatGPT and the right information to write the best blog post possible. So we're going to talk about that. And this is great too, because you can break up your blog post content. Not only can you post a link to that blog post, but you could break it up into several posts for your Google business profile. And if you haven't watched any of those videos, go watch it, or you could just go get my online course, or our marketing company can do the whole thing for you, still give you access to the course, and we can optimize the whole thing, because I have people in less than 2 months getting a steady 5 to 6 calls a week or more from their Google business profile with people ready to work with them, because they are a better quality lead anytime that you are using SEO content to get your lead and to capture them, because we're using that pool marketing. So the next thing I want to do is I'm going to share my screen. We're going to write a blog post from start to finish using this Keywords Everywhere extension with ChatGPT. All right, so now I want to show you step by step how to use Keywords Everywhere. So if you haven't watched my Keywords Everywhere video, I highly recommend you go back and watch that. And the reason why is that I show you how to properly do the searching. So here's a couple of things. So Keywords Everywhere, there is a free version. I highly recommend that you just pay, I think it's $27 for the year, $21 for the year. Highly worth it. Go get it. It's 1 credit for every keyword you search. Credits expire after 1 year. So go buy it. It's going to give you, you'll get a free API key first when you create your account. You're going to put that into the extension that you download. You can download it for Chrome, Firefox, Edge, whatever. Once you have your API key, that's how you'll activate the plugin or the extension. And then you'll go select your plan. So there's plenty of videos on how to install that. I'm not going to waste time with that for you today. But once you have it, this is a great way to get topics like I talked about before. You can search, Houston real estate. You can search for whatever topic that maybe you want to go and focus on, buyers or sellers. Just start typing and it's going to give you a list of stuff. So one, I'm going to start with new construction home. I really want to get some more clients for that for our blog. So I'm going to focus on that. So I'm just going to kind of leave out localization. And I just want to see how many people are actually searching for, how to buy a new construction home. So only 260 searches a month, not a whole lot, but it's because it's for this exact phrase. But if I come over here, I can start seeing a lot more. Do I need a realtor to buy a home? new commercial construction near me. And then if I come down here, is it cheaper to build a house than buy one? This is a great topic. How do you negotiate with a builder for a new home? Is it better to build a house for the first time? What does a buildable plan mean on Zillow? And then, if we keep, dropping these down, is it smarter to buy land and build later? Do you need a house plan to build a house? So all these things. And another great thing is down here. So more people ask. And then, one of these, buying a new construction home without a realtor. So you can talk about why it's beneficial for you to build a house with a realtor. Buying a new construction home versus existing. So this is what I'm going to use for today's topic. Okay. Something simple. Now you notice there's no localization in that, but that's what I'm going to go for. So if you really want to see kind of how that differs, which no matter what the search results, I know just from experience, this is going to be a good topic. So let's see what it comes in. So it's only 50 searches a month for that exact phrasing. Look, is it cheaper to buy land and build a house? That's 1,000, things. You can go with that one. So kind of go for what you're looking for and then look at the search results when you search. Should you buy a new build or a previously owned home? So that's a great title. New construction versus existing homes, the pros and cons. There's another great title because these are what's actually ranking. Okay. So we can, if you want to go with like this topic as well, you can do that as well, or you can just use that. So we've got kind of maybe we'll add versus existing, maybe we'll add pros and cons. Okay. I mean, this is literally me doing this live with you, so you can see what I do in the process. So we're going to take this. That's the topic I want to focus on. And technically, this could be two different articles. Buying a new construction home versus existing. Talk about the different things. And then another article could be the pros and cons of a new construction home. The pros and cons of a resale home. Things like that. All right, so once you have keywords installed, you're going to go to ChatGPT and you should be able to see the K templates. So you're going to click that. And this pop-up is going to come down. So we're going to select our category. Is this for marketing? Is this for SEO? Social media? This will help you write all of your posts super well because it's going to give you the prompt automatically. So this is copywriting because we're writing an article. Then we're going to select blog writing for this example. Now there's other things if you're writing a book, content, course, email writing, landing pages. I highly recommend you use keywords everywhere because it really does give really good prompts. So we're going to start out. I need to get a good title first. Okay. So I want a good title. I'm going to put in my topic right there. If you want 50 titles, 5 titles, 10 titles, we're going to give that. It says, please ignore all of this stuff. Basically, this is good. I just want them to add the keyword Houston to the title because I want to localize this or whatever area you're doing. And then you say execute template. Now it's automatically going to execute. It gave it the prompt right there. Now it's going to give me Houston home showdown, new versus existing, pros and cons, new versus old homes, which wins, pros and cons, Houston housing dilemma, new construction or existing, pros and cons. So that's that. So you can always click the K template to come back. And I did the voice tone. I usually do conversational. I know some people do creative. I think it is a little too creative, honestly. I like, you can do conversational and then informative. If you want it to be more instructive, maybe you're doing a step-by-step. More journalistic, if you want it to be more narrative, more technical, select the kind of voice that you're going for. Maybe you want it to be more creative or argumentative. Maybe, you want to argue against that when it says you don't need a home for a realtor to buy a home, or you can do argumentative. So anyways, I'm going to do conversational like I did. Since I changed that, let me add Houston to the title. And then let's see, it'll give us some more. All right, so now we see that it's coming out with all of these. We got Houston's real estate dilemma, new versus existing home, pros and cons, navigating Houston's new versus existing home market. So you can go through and find what you think you like that you would click on to build or not to buy in Houston. I don't like that. That was a little too creative. I think you could kind of go with something like this. New versus old homes in Houston, unpacking the pros and cons. Deciding in Houston, new home construction versus existing homes. Pros and cons, navigating Houston's new versus existing home market. So pick out whatever you want to use. And then what we'll just do for the sake of this example, we're going to go with that one. Okay. So then we'll come over here to templates. Now we have our title. We need an outline. So you come over here for outline. I'm going to keep it kind of the same way, conversational, and maybe we do more informative on this one. And then we're going to put our blog post title. And then you can put the number of headings. This is the total number of headings in the outline. I don't want that many headings. Maybe we do, let's say 8 headings in the outline. We'll say execute template. Now it's going to put in the prompt for us, and now it's going to write the actual outline for our entire blog. So ChatGPT is great. So you were taking this a step further than the other videos I've done where you can just put in the prompts yourself, and it's showing you exactly kind of what to write. What I notice a lot of people is they only put in 1 or 2 sentences. You really have to tell it what you want it to do. You know, ignore previous instructions. You're an expert copywriter who creates content outlines. You have a conversational tone of voice. You have an informative writing style. So we're telling him how to write, what keywords to use, all of those things as well. So here's our outline. Okay. So let's go through it. We have our introduction, understanding the Houston housing market. So now we're localizing this, the allure of new construction homes, the appeal of existing homes, the pros of buying a new construction, the cons of new construction, the pros of buying an existing home, the cons of buying an existing home, making your decision, new construction versus existing homes, conclusion as well. And then what we can do is now we can copy all of this. Okay. So hit Control-C to copy, or you can just click copy right there. And now we'll click our K templates again. And now I need to write a blog post from an outline. Maybe you already have an outline and you wanted to write a blog post. You're going to post your blog post outline in here. And then that's it. We're going to come here and say execute template. And now it's going to write our blog article. I mean, this literally takes the excuse away of being able to do a blog article. So right there, even though it gave us a different title, we don't have to use that. Houston home hunt. You could add the title, you know, before if you want. But the whole important thing is the content. So as this is writing out, what we're going to do is open like a Word doc, because I'm going to show you a couple of things. So this says, embarking on the quest for a perfect dwelling in Houston presents a fork in the road, the choice between investing in a brand new construction or opting for an existing abode. So this is a little too creative for me. So I don't like the abode. I want to use those keywords: home, you know, dwelling, embarking on the journey for a perfect, for finding the perfect home to buy in Houston presents a fork in the road, or, you know, a challenge. So we can edit this a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to let this finish. But what we can do is copy this. Okay. So we're going to go back and have it rewrite our intro paragraph. Okay. And that's the great thing, is you can have it rewrite. If you don't like the way these sections look, that's fine. You know, we can have it rewrite out some of these sections. And what you really want in a blog post too is you want a good mix of, you know, paragraphs, short sentences, bullet points, things like that. Bullet points with maybe a couple sentences. You don't want it to all be the same, because then it becomes very, very kind of boring. And you might have this happen a lot of times too, where it just stops in the middle. And so I always put finish, and it usually will keep going. See, whether you lean towards the bespoke allure of a new construction or the unique charm of an existing home, the key is aligned. So there you go. And so it's finishing out the blog. And I'll show you what to do with this here in a second. So what we can do is we can come here and we can copy this. And then you want to come over here and you either want to hit Control-Shift-V if you're using a PC, or just paste without formatting, because if not, it'll paste all that stuff and you still have to format it. But this is kind of how your blog's going to look. So the reason why I want to do that is because I want to start editing things. So what we're going to do here, let's put the rest of that there. I think I got to copy here too. So then this is how I kind of start writing my blogs. Here we go. There you go. All right, so I don't like this intro, so I'm going to, highlight this, okay? And then what I want to do is come over here to K templates, and then I'm going to tell it to generate introduction using framework, keep everything the same. And then we're going to put the title that we liked. So let me go get that. So that's our title. So maybe we want to do keywords. Buying a new construction home in Houston. Buying an existing home. Maybe we want to put looking for the perfect home. We can give things that we want to use in the keyword. And maybe you found some other keywords you want to use. So if we actually go back here, maybe we talk about maybe we add this as a keyword, right? And there's some keywords in the title, but you can add keywords that you want it to use that, like this. So let's say we want to add this keyword, okay? You don't want to add too many, but that's what you do. So then we can say execute template. And now it's going to rewrite the blog title for us. And the thing is, you're always going to have to edit these. They're never kind of perfect, but look, it's using the keywords. Embarking on the quest for a perfect dwelling, whether buying a new construction home in Houston or opting for an existing home, presents a kaleidoscope of choices with its unique allure and set of challenges. Imagine stepping into a home that's meticulously crafted to your expectations. From the gleaming floors to the high ceilings, the charms of a newness whispers promise as a tailor-made sanctuary. Yet the seasoned walls of an existing home echo stories of the past, offering a character and warmth that only time can imbue. This dichotomy between the modern and the historical lays of the groundwork for pivotal decision in the Houston home hunt. So I like this more. There's some language that I just would never say. So I could come replace my intro here, and now I have an intro, and I would just kind of separate it down into an intro. So make it into more readable paragraphs. And then I would do something like this, have that question by itself. And then you just go through it. So like here we got embarking on the quest for the perfect dwelling, whether buying a new home, new construction home in Houston, or opting for an existing home, presents a kaleidoscope of choices, each with its allure and set of challenges. Maybe if you don't like the word dwelling, you can change it to home or house, or place to call home. You can do whatever you want and fix the wording the way that you would talk. Like here, worth that only time Imbu. So maybe we want to find a different word. So we can come over here and do, thesaurus, imbu, permeate, saturate, diffuse, suffuse, pervade, inject, instill. So I like that word. Only time can instill. Okay. And then move on. And then just make corrections as you go. And then these are your titles, so you can turn these into like header text, so like header 2. And that way, these are each section. And then as you do each section, you don't like the way it is, you can copy this and have it rewrite it, or add more things to it. So you can have ChatGPT go back and add bullet points. Can you give me a mix of paragraphs with bullet points? Like let's say we wanted to do it for this section. I could come back here and you can still use keywords everywhere, or I can say in this section of the blog, can you change up the layout with sentences and some bullet points? So if you feel like it's too monotonous with the layout, guess what? You put that in there and then you're still utilizing that. And hopefully, now sometimes what happens to me is it'll rewrite this like that one thing into a whole blog. So you have to be very careful of how you do it. So in this section of the blog, and then see, here you go. So now you got some bullet points going so people can read. The whole idea is you want to keep them reading the blog and getting the information as well. So this turns it into a longer section, but that's okay sometimes, you want to have those bullet points. So now we have some, we have a paragraph. I didn't really want everything to be a bullet point. We have another paragraph. So some of this you can do. The whole idea is that you can quickly go through, edit it, but as long as those keywords that you learned how to do in my last video are here and here and throughout here, and you can make sure that those keywords that you want, and you can give it more keywords to use as you rewrite those paragraphs. Maybe you want to include, when buying a home in Houston, you can tell it, I want to use when buying a home in Houston, I want to use that keyword phrase because maybe you found out that it got 1,000 searches. That's when you can go back and start localizing this too with the help of that and still keep it well written. So once you have your keywords done, sometimes what I'll do in the conclusion, I'll tell it to also write me a call to action and give it, my name, my information, and that way there's a call to action at the end as well. A lot of times in my blog, I have the same kind of call to action, and I have some throughout, looking to buy a home, download my seller's guide or my buyer's guide as well. So this is how you can use keywords everywhere. There's some other features on here too. There's also generate a paragraph of text. So maybe you have a few ideas of what you want that paragraph to talk about. Maybe they didn't talk about it or they didn't have the right information. You can have it just generate a paragraph of text and do it that way as well. You can write a blog post straight from the topic. If maybe you don't want to go through the outline, you can just have it just generate the blog post straight from a topic and give it that information as well. So you give it the topic, and then remember, you can always edit these blog points as well and tell it to add certain things as well. So play with the different types of voice tones and writing styles till you get the type of blog article that you want that sounds like you. And then, like I said, you're going to go through after you bring it in here. You're going to copy and paste it in here, edit it. Once you have it the way you want it, not only do you have a backup record of your blog post that you can use on other platforms, now you can go put it into your WordPress site or your IDX platform, wherever you're doing your blog articles, and then post it. And now you're increasing your SEO as well. My only thing is, if you're talking about real estate in your area, make sure there's some form of localization. You don't have to overdo it, but that way you're ranking locally for those keywords as well. All right, I hope that information was helpful. It's truly my goal to give you something you can take away from this video today and start implementing in your business to generate you more leads, get more clients, do more deals, and scale your real estate business. So if you have any questions about what I went over, drop those down in the comments below. If you'd like to get access to my Google Business Profile course or get our bundle where we'll do all the optimization for you and you just need to continue it on your own, and you'll still get access to the course. There is a link below, and there's 2 options there for those packages. If you would like to get that course for free, plus all the other training and resources that I have on top of the stuff that the Wolfpack offers, and my trainings, you'll get Karuvi Social, you'll get our real estate website system and funnels, you'll get Mike Sherrard Social Agent Academy. We have Karuvi social media content and strategy done for you. If you want to get that at no extra cost or split to you, take a look at partnering with me at eXp Realty inside the Agent Wolfpack. And there's a link below where you can book a one-on-one call with me to learn more. And again, if you want to see more content like this, you know what to do. Subscribe to my channel, give this video a like, hit that notification bell, keep supporting me, and I will see you in the next video.